All right, tonight we're going to take you inside a city council meeting in Youngsville, Louisiana. Now, it might seem like just another local government thing, but trust me, this is where a city's future gets hammered out, from brand new schools to roads that aren't gridlocked. We're going to break down how one single meeting can set the stage for years and years of growth and change.
And this really is the classic balancing act, isn't it? For any growing town. How do you build for the future while you're still trying to tackle problems that have been around forever? Well, as we're about to see, sometimes the key to fixing something old is a brand new opportunity that just happens to walk right through the door. So we're going to walk you through the biggest moments from this one meeting. We're talking multi-million-dollar investments, debates over the entire design of new neighborhoods, and one really powerful moment where a single resident's voice completely changed the conversation. Okay, so first up, planning for growth. Youngsville is definitely expanding, and that means you got to invest in two absolutely crucial areas: the kids who are going to live there and the design of the neighborhoods they'll be growing up in. The first major thing on the agenda, a $20 million decision. The school superintendent came up to talk about a critical tax renewal. Now, this isn't a new tax, which is important. It's a vote to just continue an existing one that funnels a whopping $20 million a year into local schools. So what does that kind of money actually buy?
Well, it buys progress you can actually see. This funding means higher teacher salaries, which helps you get the best educators. It means a brand new wing at Gallup Elementary, finally getting rid of all those portable buildings. It also means a new gym floor for Youngsville Middle, and yes, finally tearing out that old classroom carpet. These are real, tangible upgrades that make a huge difference in the classroom. Beyond the schools, the council is also focused on how the city grows. They're updating the rules for something called Traditional Neighborhood Development, or TND. You know, it's a design idea that's all about moving away from endless suburbs. Instead, just picture these neighborhoods where you can easily walk from your front door to a coffee shop or a little park or a local store, all without ever needing to get in your car. So the crucial thing here is that they're trying to find a balance. The new rules are designed to let developers stay creative while also giving the city council more oversight. And maybe most importantly, it gives residents more chances to get involved as new neighborhoods are being planned. That helps make sure the community's vision is front and center. Of course, growth isn't just about new homes, right? It's also about the local businesses that really power the economy. But what happens when a company's big expansion plan runs smack into a city regulation? So here's the dilemma in a nutshell. You've got a local company, Industrial Safety Solutions, and they need to expand their office space. The problem, their planned addition would creep about 5 feet into a 10-foot utility easement. That's a zone the city has to keep clear for things like pipes and power lines. It's a classic case of a rule designed for the public good, meeting a real-world business need. So the solution wasn't just a hard no, it was a smart compromise. The council agreed to grant what's called a variance. It's basically an official exception to the rule, allowing the construction to go forward. But in exchange, the company signed a hold harmless agreement. This just means if the city ever needs to dig in that easement and, say, damages the building, the city isn't responsible. The business gets to grow, and the public is still protected. A really practical solution for everybody. And now we get to the real heart of the meeting. This is where a simple request to split a piece of land in two turned into something so much bigger, all because one person decided to speak up. Okay, so here's how it all went down. A developer wants to build 2 homes where there used to be just 1 lot. Simple enough. But during the public comment period, a neighbor steps up to the mic. He explains that a busted drain on that very property has been causing water problems for years. Now, the city knew about it, but their hands were tied. They didn't have a legal right, an easement, to go onto the private property to fix it. And then, boom. Suddenly, the developer's request to build created the perfect opportunity to solve that old problem for good. And you can just hear the frustration in his voice. This wasn't some new issue for him. This was a 4-year battle with drainage and water issues. His comment brought a hidden, long-standing problem right into the spotlight, making it totally impossible for the council to ignore. And here it is. This is the key moment. Instead of seeing the residents' complaint as some kind of roadblock, the council saw it as a breakthrough. See, the developer now needs something from the city, approval for his project. So the city can now make that approval conditional on the developer giving them the easement they need to finally fix the drain for the whole neighborhood. And from that one resident's plea, the council's focus zoomed right back out to the entire city, with a whole series of major infrastructure moves designed to pave the way for all that future growth. This next number is, well, it's a bit of a shocker. 46.2%. What do you think that is? It's not population growth. It's not a budget increase. It is a massive projected price hike for one of the most vital resources any city has.
The city was just told that its wholesale water rates are set to jump by nearly half in the coming years. But here's the really smart part. Youngsville saw this coming. They've been building their own independent water treatment plant, which is just weeks away from going online. It's a huge strategic move that's going to give them control over their own water supply and protect residents from these insane rate hikes.
And the momentum didn't stop there. In the very same meeting, the council moved forward on a new roundabout, with the state picking up 80% of the cost. They secured $250,000 for road improvements, and they announced major progress on projects for Fortune Road and Highway 89. I mean, this isn't just maintenance. This is a city actively building the infrastructure it needs for tomorrow. So what's the big takeaway from all this? From a $20 million investment in schools all the way down to a single busted drain pipe, this meeting really shows what happens when a city actually listens. It listens to its experts, it listens to its business owners, and most importantly, it listens to its residents. It turns problems into opportunities and proves that even in a formal council meeting, one voice can still make all the difference.